Okay, everybody, hello there, welcome back. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I already did one of these, the last recording. I'm not trying to be lazy no more with the YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna just admit it. The last recording fucked up. It didn't have any audio, so I'm doing this all again from scratch. Remind you, scratches all from the top of my head. I will edit the video. I'll do all this and do all that. You'll hear some little music in the beginning. Okay, then. By the way. Look at the cup. That's right, the Monkey D. Luffy cup. I'm not trying to be like them raps. I'm just trying to be myself. Okay, so add like a Monkey D sound effect editor guy. Add in the sound effect for the the Luffy drink. Also, I got this now. Owl hit me in the back of the head. Got a microphone, an actual microphone. I'll be making music and everything with this microphone, and I'll even be throwing in my own music into the little description down below. But without further ado, let's see this battle. Today's battle is Heracles. Hey, no, y'all don't see the mutt. No, am I not that buff no more? Can I? Yeah. Heracles. Okay, I'm done. Y'all probably like, this man is retarded. But anyway, we're looking at Heracles versus Sun-Wukong. Now, Sun-Wukong, Luffy, and Goku are both based off of Sun-Wukong, the monkey god, Monkey D. Luffy, the way that he acts, the way that he's timid. Goku, when he was a child, his staff, everything. Both are based off of the monkey god, but we're both having different variations of it, which is amazing. Question of the day is, who do you think is going to win, Heracles or Sun-Wukong? Personally, thanks for my information. And this was actually, I can't really say, but based off of my actions, I think that Sun-Wukong actually might win. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think that Sun-Wukong might win because Sun-Wukong has hands. Now, I actually did pause the video when I found that everything was fucked up. So I did see a little bit of the fight, but I did not get to see who wins. But if we're getting started into this, I'm really betting my money on Sun-Wukong. He has a whole lot of abilities, a whole lot of skills. I really think he's going to win. But without further ado, let's get this party started the right way. With audio this time. With audio.
Is sponsored by BetterHelp.
We're all familiar with burnout, the lack of motivation, the fatigue, the irritability without even knowing it. And it doesn't have to just be work related. It can be from anything in our lives.
BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life.
It can also feel great to let that weight off your chest. A weight you might not even have known was there for weeks, months, maybe years.
And talking to a professional can give you a better perspective on your life and how to go forward with a healthier mindset. Good for you and others around you.
BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
It's more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours.
Our viewers get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/deathbattle.
That's BetterHelp.com/deathbattle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. For anyone who actually thinks that Zeus didn't cheat on Hera or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know what the Disney version taught everybody because I grew up with the Disney version. Yeah, that's all a lie. Zeus was actually just the giant black father. He just went around fucking females and everything. You were attracted to him, he would get you either kind of way, bro. Either in your dreams, yes, your actual fucking dreams. He would go into your dreams and get you pregnant in real life, which is fucking weird. He would do anything, bro. I don't know how people were like, he had sex with his wife, and then out of nowhere, Hades just gave him some magical juice, and he just became a demigod. No, in reality, Helmy was out here he just had sex with a regular human female, and he just said, alright, yeah, I'm calling it a day. She ain't gonna get pregnant. It's just Hercules. Yeah, so don't believe the Disney version. Hera is not his real mother. Hera actually hates this man with a burning passion.
Was pretty pissed Zeus had cheated on her yet again, so
For like the
Alcaeus'
18th
human
fucking
parents
time?
renamed him in her
The
honor.
50th time, baby
Heracles
girl?
means glory to Hera. Too bad she had already made up her mind though, and that kid was gonna pay.
The child would need some way to survive Hera's wrath, so the goddess of heroes carried out a plan that was, frankly, insane. Athena tricked Hera into nursing the baby Heracles, and her milk gave him supernatural strength unbound, even beyond many of the gods themselves.
So strong that he hurt her and caused her to spray milk all over the place like a boob sprinkler, which in turn created the galaxy. Yep,
makes no
that's
sense.
why we call it the Milky Way. Oh god, I'm never eating one of those candy bars again.
With his godlike power, Heracles became a fierce warrior trained by the finest instructors in all of Greece. Unfortunately, he wasn't without problems. While he was a natural at boxing, wrestling, fencing, and so much more, he struggled in the arts.
He even had a fit and accidentally killed his music teacher.
Little did Heracles know this was a sign of the tragedy to come. Many years later, as his name began to be synonymous with the term hero, he murdered his wife, Princess Megara, and their sons.
Yeah, Hera had magically driven him into a kill frenzy rage, but that didn't excuse it for Herc. His guilt was there.
Desperate to atone, he sought guidance from the Oracle of Delphi and learned his path to redemption.
I'm so glad they didn't make
He
a
would
Hercules
submit
too.
himself to King Eurystheus
Disney.
and perform for him 10 grueling labors.
The guy was a D-bag, but Herc did what he had to, and through his struggles built a killer arsenal.
For his first labor, he was tasked with slaying a lion whose hide could not be pierced by any blade.
So Herc just beat the lion to death with his bare hands, and took the pelt as armor for himself.
He defeated a flock of metal, man-eating birds with cortalas so loud no living thing could bear the noise. He battled a multi-headed hydra, cauterizing its necks after each decapitation so the heads would not...
If you look at all these people that he beat in the factors, they actually do show all of them literally in the Hercules Disney movie, which is actually very funny. The bird, the lion. He's literally wearing Scar in the movie, which makes me wonder, did Hercules exist around the same time Lion King did? Because he was wearing Scar, and he beat Scar, like, physically and everything. He punched him and kicked him in the ass, I believe. Or was that just another line that lived like Scar? I don't know. All I just know is that he lived the whole eye Scar. He had a scar on his eye. That was Scar. Yeah, but all the villains that he beat inside the movie, he also beat in actual Greek mythology, which is pretty funny. I think that Disney was on their studying that time.
not grow back.
A lot of sliced off heads meant a lot of blood spilled, and Hydra blood is extra poisonous. Even God's spirit. So Herc dipped his arrows in the stuff for later use, like when he used them to take out centaurs, titans, and even the sun.
Sort of. The details of the Smith differ, but in some versions,
he took out
Heracles
the
was
sun.
so fed up with the desert heat, he fired an arrow at the sun, the physical embodiment of the god Helios.
I guess that's one way to cool off. Take that, global warming!
To reach the sun, his arrow would have to fly 90 times faster than light. The maximum draw weight of a typical recurve bow is about 40 pounds, shooting an arrow 300 feet per second. Shooting one faster than light would require strength incomprehensible to mortals such as us.
Anyway, Herc completed his labors, but the king was a sore loser and axed two of them for cheating, because Herc was a lot more clever than he expected.
Heracles received two more tasks, one of which required he retrieve the golden apples of Hesperides, which ironically originally belonged to Hera. As part of his plan, Heracles would temporarily take on the role of the Titan Atlas as bearer of the heavens.
That sounds exhausting.
More than
Oh,
you
yeah, I
think,
forgot that
dummy.
he had to
While
hold up
modern
the
art
entire
often portrays Atlas
universe.
carrying a globe, the Greeks perceived his
Okay.
burden as a celestial sphere. This would mean Heracles supported the weight of not just the Earth, but the whole universe.
Like, I'm holding up this entire show.
The common view of the time was that the universe was endless. Even chaos, the primordial origin of everything, was boundless. Meaning, Heracles held up the weight of conceptual infinity.
Luckily, Herc's got one hell of a drive to persevere and to make amends. Like when he met King Admetus, he got to party it up and was too drunk to realize the king was in a really bad state because his wife had just died.
Reminds me of someone.
Can't imagine who. Well, Herc felt bad, so he decided to make it up to his bro by literally beating up the god of...
Wow. As we don't like him, get rid of him, goodbye. Ads. Goodbye. No, not today. No,
Death until he
money.
returned and meet his wife, and that's true best friend material. Whiz.
Heracles frequently
Yes.
surprised others with his wit, particularly with finding solutions hidden in plain sight. For example, when he wrestled
beat up
Antaeus,
Death.
a giant who was invincible so long as his feet were on the ground, Heracles simply picked him up and strangled him in the air.
Even giants and the god of death couldn't end his story. Instead, he was tricked into putting on a shirt covered in that Hydra blood, and it totally screwed him up. What a BS way to go.
Yet also a testament to how a contest of power could not defeat him. Racked with unbearable pain and burning at a pyre, Heracles called to the deities who had watched his story unfold. And so, as his mortal form returned to ash, Heracles ascended to Mount Olympus.
Where he was welcomed as the god of strength. Even Hera lightened up.
His life may have been one of strife and struggle, but on that day, all the world was left in awe of the legend of Heracles.
Heracles. That was nice.
There once was a mighty monkey
Has so many
warrior,
skills.
born of a mystic stone from the energy of the sun and moon. Upon birth, he graciously
How?
bowed to the cardinal directions and...
Shot lasers from his eyes.
What the-
Strap in, folks. This one's a doozy.
This
What the
monkey
fuck?
soon befriended a band of other primates, and
What?
rather narcissistically named himself their handsome monkey king.
But
Okay,
after a
so
few
who
centuries of
comes-
monkeying about, he got a taste of the dreaded midlife crisis.
You see, the Monkey King was fierce and brave, yet he feared death. So he ventured to new lands in search of immortality.
Turns out he'd find a lot of it.
Training under the
God.
Taoist master Puti, he earned his first method of immortality, and a new name. He would be the Monkey Awakened to the Void, spoken as Sun-Wukong.
He also learned a bunch of magic. He can ride clouds, make thousands of clones, heal from fatal wounds like decapitation, and transform into basically anything. A bird, some vapor, a
He ain't
pitchfork,
beating Goku.
even an incredible fighting temple.
With his famous cloud somersault, he could traverse the world at incredibly high speed. At first, a single somersault could carry him 108,000 li, li being a traditional Chinese unit equal to about 500 meters, making one somersault move 54,000 kilometers per second.
I forgot
Fast
about
enough to
that. So
circle
he
the
could-
entire
the
Earth
entire-
in
I
one leap.
forgot
And
about
he'd only
that.
get faster from there.
Whoa.
Monkey would do whatever it took to prove he was the best of the best.
When fighting the
I forgot about
mighty
all
deity
this shit.
Prince Nocha, his
watched
foe
this, like,
transformed into a
yesterday.
more powerful visage with 3 heads and 6 arms.
But Sun was like, hey, I can do that too, and then did just that.
Sun
What the
Wukong
actual
eventually
fuck?
returned to his simian subjects, and with his newfound power, amassed a veritable army. However, he felt no weapon in their arsenal suited him.
So he barged into the Dragon King's palace and demanded he hand over a weapon worthy of a king who could match the power of heaven. Yeah, Sun was pretty full of himself,
I
but he
see.
wound up taking a pillar originally designed to measure the depths of the ocean.
What seemed like a worthless rod to the Dragon King was actually the perfect weapon for Wukong. Weighing nearly 8 tons, the Rui Jingu Bang can change size at his whim. It can shrink to the size of a needle or grow long
game
enough to
looks
pierce the
amazing.
heavens.
The
I mean,
same
but-
heavens that got pretty mad with Sun after he crossed his name out of the Ledger of Death, making himself double immortal. Wait, how does that work?
And even more mad when he demanded to be formally acknowledged as the great sage equal to heaven.
Okay, we've got a headstrong goofball who quickly masters new powers and wants a fancy title.
I know.
This is just shonen anime.
Now, the Monkey King may have lashed out, but it was because when he requested a place in heaven, a place he truly believed he deserved, the Jade Emperor's court reduced him to a stable boy.
Beneath all his antics, what Sun wanted most was to prove himself.
Even with all the shenanigans, the Jade Emperor remained cautious and willing to placate Wukong.
By making him the watchdog of the Garden of Immortal Peaches. He totally ate that shit, didn't he, Wiz?
Oh yeah, Wukong got hammered, ate most of the peaches, ran around the Jade Palace in a fit, and found 5 gourds of immortality pills, which he promptly swallowed. All of them.
Okay, so that makes how many layers of immortality now?
I'd say a few hundred, thousand, if you count each individual peach and
What the
pill.
fuck?
When he sobered up, he
What
knew he
the
was in
actual-
serious trouble. So, naturally, he prepared for war.
Wow, that escalated quickly. What are they gonna do?
He
Kill
really ate
him?
his stuff and
So
said,
the
"You know, I
Monkey
can't do
King
it."
proved too
Kill
strong
us.
for heaven. He battled all their best fighters and even matched Erlong Shen blow for blow in an epic battle of transformations. He's that guy with the third eye.
And heaven's greatest holy warrior. Yet no matter Erlong's form, Wukong always had a counter. Until Lao Tzu threw in a convenient plot MacGuffin that captured the monkey. But even with Wukong in chains, heaven had a problem.
He just wouldn't die. Lightning, fire, even Lao Tzu's de-immortalizing furnace just made the monkey stronger.
Now, Wukong is not invincible. He has been hurt by the scorpion demoness's poison, which could even harm the Buddha, an awakened divine being liberated from the cycle of life and death entirely. Now tell me, how painful is that?
Pain is all in the mind, and I am absent of mind. Oh God! Oh no, I was wrong! It's bad! It's really, really, really bad! Oh God, make it stop! But even after all that, Sun had one more challenger to contend with. The Buddha himself!
Buddha approached Wukong with a contest, leap out of his hand, and...
But let's be honest. But he ain't beating Goku. I love that, bro. There's gonna be one person out there that's just like, he ain't beating Goku. Like, no, please shut up. I can't wait for that. He ain't beating Goku.
And he could have the Jade Emperor's throne for himself.
Having no impulse control, the monkey agreed,
Exactly.
and in an instant somersaulted to the very
I
edge
thought-
of
I
heaven.
think
But
did
he
this
had
before.
already lost. Because Buddha achieved nirvana, he transcended
Another ad.
Riverside. Guys, if you're still recording your podcast on Zoom, do yourself
Shut
and your
up,
listeners a favor
bye-bye.
and start.
transcended the world,
He made
literally
his
holding
hand the
all
legit
of
size
existence.
of the
So even at
everything.
the edge of the universe, Wukong technically never left his hand.
For his rebellion, Sun was put in timeout, sealed under a mountain for 500 years.
But even Sun Wukong would find a chance at redemption. In his
okay, I
case, he was
forgot
tasked
about
with
that.
escorting and protecting a monk,
yeah.
Tansong Zong, or Tripitaka, on a journey to the west.
With additional companions, Pigsy and
That's where he
Sandy,
came
the
from,
trip
Journey
was
to
a
the
tough one,
West.
and Monkey abandoned it more than once. But through it all, he always returned to shine as the group's powerhouse, saving Tripitaka's life many, many times. Seriously, this guy could not stay out of trouble. It's like Wiz at a blind date.
Mario
Wukong has
Kart.
cracked apart mountains, slayed hundreds of monsters, and survived the yellow wind demon storm that could destroy the universe, as in heaven, earth, the 18 layers of hell, and more.
That's cool and all, Wiz, but let's answer the real question. Can he beat Goku?
I just
Maybe.
said that too.
During his journey, Wukong performed possibly his most legendary feat, holding up Mount Sumeru, which, in traditional Mahayana Buddhism, is a mountain supporting the infinite cosmic sky.
And
What's the
Sun just
actual
hauled it
fuck?
around on one shoulder. Just one.
What
Because
the
on his
actual-
other shoulder was a whole other mountain.
After 14 years of travel, the journey was complete, and Wukong had finally accomplished a truly
Journey to the
great deed.
west?
For this, he was given his long-awaited place among the heavens.
As the victorious fighting Buddha. Now that's gotta be an anime.
After so much time as a rebel, an outcast, and a truly unstoppable warrior, Sun Wukong had, at last, found his home.
Aw,
This episode is sponsored by Babbel.
For most of us, learning a second language.
Okay, listen, before we get on with this, I just want to say one thing. WTF, I watched this like 2 days ago, and I already fucking forgotten how strong Sun Wukong is. He is a broken fucking massacre ball of demon, bro. Like, what the f is he? The first beginning of this, he was birthed from a moon in the sunstone, or whatever the hell it was, and he already shot lasers out of his fucking eyes. And the entire time, it was based off a Journey to the West, which is, you know, Luffy, Goku, both of them have very good aspects of Sun Wukong. Goku riding the Nimbus cloud, him being a monkey, literally a monkey Saiyan, him having the Super Saiyan 4 Wukong form, him having, you know, the stick and everything. And then you have Luffy, who has the Nika the Sun God form, Monkey D. Luffy. All that stuff. To be honest with you, I still think that Luffy would be able to beat Naruto, especially with his Gear 5th. But, you know, let me know what you guys think of that. You can comment that below before you answer my question, of course. You start answer the question first. Who do you think is gonna win? Heracles or Sun Wukong? I honestly think Sun Wukong, but that's just me. And the fact of the matter, I forgot all of that information. It's fucking insane how strong he is. I like how they said, I like how Boomstick said, but can he beat Goku? Was the first thing he said, and I said, he can't beat Goku? He can't beat Goku! It's pretty, I like it. I'm trying to be like Nim Reps or something. I like it though. This is about to be an amazing battle, Jesus Christ. I never knew that the Sun Wukong was that strong. That is insane.
Wasn't exactly the most exciting class we had. I mean, learning Klingon Pig Latin was pretty awesome for me, but I'm not exactly using it in conversation.
But now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app that's sold more than 10 million subscriptions, there's an incredibly fun and easy way to learn a new language. Though I'm not sure if Klingon Pig Latin is...
I'm thinking about Spanish, French, or Mandarin. You know, languages that people actually speak.
Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect
Speaking
way...
of all fire blazing, my anime character, bro. Oh my gosh, I just can't. I have to make my character Uke the God stronger than both of them. Both of them. It's gonna be what the actual fuck. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to think of something phenomenally extra beyond everything for him to actually be able to even go up against Hercules and Sun Wukong. What the actual fuck, man? Oh my god, this is some bullshit. This is bullshit on top of mountain bullshit, bro. What the actual hell? Oh god, let's just finish the battle.
Way to learn a new language on the go, and its speech recognition technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent.
In addition to lessons, you've got podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee.
Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel.
Right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/deathbattle.
That's babbel.com/deathbattle for up to 60% off your subscription.
Babbel, language for life.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Sun Wukong is serious on that, bro. Oh, it's this type of fight.
Our tale begins atop a great mountain where the mighty Heracles sought a gift from the gods.
Oh there!
Huh?
I'm in need of that apple. Relinquish it.
Sorry, I'm supposed to find my master some vegetarian food.
You'll find it elsewhere.
Oh, I like the animation voices.
But Heracles was not so easily fooled. The Monkey King's strike rang true. He did not so easily overwhelm the god's strength.
Oh, really? I love the voices, but the I like everything. The quality got better, the voices. Oh my lord.
I am Heracles!
Oh man. Really? That's all you need to do? I'm not trying to do the same thing, don't think
Die, demon!
Agony! Agony!
The Monkey King fell into a strange forest, in awe at such a wondrous fight. But should he mistake his fear, he might lose his head.
I haven't had such fun since I fought all of heaven. Change! Behold me, the immortal Monkey King!
Multiple heads. Of course.
Watch this!
Forgot he could do that
You've had your fun, beast, but I've had enough!
Oh wait, what?
In heavens above, the gods witnessed their earthbound selves. and so joined in battle. The god of strength mustered the heart of Olympus, while the great sage harnessed power equal to
I
heaven.
did not believe on Sun-Wukong.
The Monkey King emerged victorious.
Yes! Oh! He is dead.
Wow, would you look at that? I struck him so hard he was reduced to nothingness.
Oh, he is dead.
With a formidable foe slain, stricken against the mountain's breast, so ends our great tale of East and West.
Sun-Wukong, you are exactly this, man. You are a cocky son of a bitch. You know that?
KO! Talk about a Herculean matchup!
Heracles was among the greatest heroes in myth, but the great sage equal to heaven held many more advantages.
You'd think Sun might not measure up to the god of strength, strength, but he totally could. Remember, he carried Sumeru on his back, the mountain holding up
he
the
had more
infinite
skill.
celestial sky,
He
like
had
how
more skill,
Heracles
that's all.
held up the infinite celestial sphere.
As befitting heroes of myth, they were on par in that they were both incomprehensibly strong. However, Wukong's healing abilities meant he could bounce back from Heracles' deadliest blows, whereas Heracles did not have a similar option.
But Heracles did have one way of putting the Monkey King down. His arrows dipped in Hydra poison.
The Hydra poison threatened even the gods of Olympus, similar to the scorpion sting. Whether or not it would be fatal is questionable, but it could have incapacitated Wukong, similar to how it affected Heracles himself.
But that is one very specific win condition, and we're looking at this with every possible option in mind.
With his variety of clones, transformations, and numerous other spells, Wukong's arsenal was far more versatile.
Like, there was nothing stopping him from making thousands of clones of himself and just sitting back while they beat up Herc for him. Unsportsmanlike? Sure. In character? Absolutely.
Even then, those arrows would have to actually strike Wukong, which would be extremely difficult. Yes, in some depictions, Heracles could potentially shoot the son of Helios, his arrows flying 90 times the speed of light. However, in his contest with the Buddha, Wukong leapt to the edge of the universe in a single second. To do so, he had to be moving over 1.4 quintillion times faster than light,
making him way faster than Herc could ever hope to be.
Heracles held might of mythic proportions, but barring a lucky shot, Sun-Wukong's versatile magic, similar strength, and absolutely absurd speed overcame this foe, fitting for heaven's equal.
When fighting Sun-Wukong, Heracles missed his chance.
The winner is the Monkey King, Sun-Wukong. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see who comes next, and if you can't wait, consider clicking that join button below to become a Death Battle member. You'll get exclusive badges, emotes, live chats, live streams, and way more.
Let's see this before I start talking. No, it's the both that video. I don't like that. Oh, but it's both of his Predator. Okay. I'm gonna. Now, if I have to say anything, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I really have a money so called. I forgot all of this. I watched this about 2-3 days ago, man. Do not blame me for this, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll make another one soon. But that was amazing. I have money on Sun-Wukong. I gotta make Uge the god stronger than both of them. Oh my gosh. I'll see you guys later in peace.